what's up, guys? Supercell sold their last brain cell and decided to buff a diabolical deck that totally didn't deserve it. This super spammy Elixir Golem deck got doubly buffed in the balance changes. The big buff is Evolved Pekka now heals 13% more with each kill. And the Royal Chef Tower that powers up all-ins and big beatdown pushes now has 8% more health. Because a level 15 Pekka does 1,186 damage, if it stays alive long enough to get that last hit, it can be game over. The rank 131 player in the world uses this Elixir Golem deck to maximize the longevity of the Evolved Pekka and put opponents in a perilous position. Tanking for the Pekka and keeping it alive with the Skeleton King and its ability and the Elixir Golem. Or removing distractions with arrows, enhancing its attack speed with rage so it can attack faster and get more health, pulling faraway targets so the Pekka wouldn't be able to reach in time with the tornado so it can heal back up, and stunning opponents' stealth with the Electro Dragon so they can't damage down the Pekka fast enough. It's time to pounce on our opponent's towers with the newly buffed Evolved Pekka and assert dominance. And big Pekka love to everyone that's supporting the channel with credit code SirTag. Okay, we are matching a rank 451 player in the world, first game for the vid. Let's go. So we got the Pancake Tower. You guys know the deal. Usually Pekka in the back in the archaic way was the best way to play. And you just defend and activate King Towers with tornadoes. But if the opponent is going to make the first play, like going cycle with the Goblin Cage, I think it's actually advantageous for me to go and cycle the Pekka and have the throwback. Typically, I think I'm going to be waiting a lot more before I cycle my Pekka, but in this particular moment, I'm just going to try to get to the evolution and see what my guy's cooking. It's likely going to be some sort of Royal Giant deck or a beatdown deck, potentially with Electro Giant if I had to guess, so it could be bad for me to cycle the Pekka there, but I think it's going to be okay. Yeah, it's going to be Electro Giant as expected. So, we're going to try to go and use our Electro Dragon. Chain of Pain, we'll be able to tornado everything back, pop his Phoenix Egg, and then kill it. So, not that bad. It's going to be a bunch of damage for him, but all things considered, the Electro Dragon will stay alive, level 16, and it will give us counterpush. So, we'll see what we can do here. I'm wondering if I go in for an Elixir Golem with this. It's not going to activate King Tower, but I don't know. I think I do. I think I full send it. There's a high likelihood that he wants to lightning this, and also drop a like Goblin Cage Evo, but both of them are bad decisions because like, oh my gosh, the Electro Dragon didn't have enough health. What the heck happened there? Huh? I was going to say it would be a bad decision because the bats would take his tower, but like the Electro Dragon staying alive wasn't even a possibility in my thought process. Like what? How the heck did that happen? That was multiple layers of stupidity that I can't even comprehend. Y'all have to let me know down below in the comment section how the heck the Electro Dragon didn't die there. All right, he's going to lose the Phoenix. I might be able to use the overpowered Evolved Pekka here and lock onto the bowler and straight up 3-crown this guy. Please let it happen. We're going to use the Chain of Pain with the Electro Dragon and lock onto multiple things, and this is just going to go back and forth, back and forth. Look at how that gets shredded. And the Pekka, no, it doesn't stay alive, even with the 13% health buff. Damn it, that's unfortunate. Well, you can't Electro Giant because then you die to the Night Witch and Elixir Golem. You needed that. You needed that. You had to have it, my guy. Well, now you're going to die because you can't clean up the Night Witch. You don't have any support structure to finish that off. So I can plop down a Skeleton King, take the other tower, go in for another Elixir Golem, and go straight for the 3-crown because that's what we're about out here. Never doubt it. We're always about it. So we have so much pressure on all sides. I can also go for the Night Witch on top of the bowler so he's not able to 3-crown me, even if he's somehow able to stop this. But I mean, we got multiple purple blobs of justice. This dude got juiced out of the match. Overwhelming power from our purple, and this guy wasn't able to plop down enough on defense. So he got pooped out of the game. Top 400 in the world and multiple 20 wins, but this dude is doomed to have nightmares of this Night Witch deck. When he dropped the Electro Giant because he had to take the tower, he definitely dropped the game. Okay, this guy got 3 Musketeers in the banner, the King of Clash. So if you're going to have a Dire Duchess and 3 Musketeers in your banner, you're probably actually going to be playing those cards. And it's a bit intimidating to match into someone with an Elixir Collector when you don't have good answers to it. But if you want to randomly rock your chances of winning the game by going for a Lumberjack at the bridge, hoping that your opponent doesn't have Tornado, it's going to be a whirlwind of a match for you while we're in a very good Elixir advantage. I also consider about going in for Elixir Golem here. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that now. Yeah. Definitely going to go for Elixir Golem, Skeleton King, and eat the Dark Goblin damage on us. Because Dark Goblin doesn't matter. It should die, right? It should just die. Don't pull my Night Witch. Stop targeting my stuff. I don't want arrows. Out of spite, I don't want arrows. I think the Dark Goblin will die. I think the Dark Goblin will die. Why didn't I arrows that? Why didn't I arrows that? I feel bad. The Dark Goblin stayed alive forever. How is it hitting everything? My Dark Goblins don't do that. My Dark Goblins don't do that. How did his? That doesn't even make sense. I literally fundamentally made 0 sense how that worked for him. The Dark Goblin in the deck randomly, first off. Secondly, the fact that it stayed alive for centuries. Holy, it should have just like went towards the right tower. Anyway, we know that this guy is going to be hellbent on spamming all of his stuff at the bridge because that's what he's been doing for the longest time. I'm going to tornado so we kill the Dark Goblin this time. Please just kill the Dark Goblin. Yes! Oh, that's what we're talking about. Finally, the stupid Dark Goblin. Bullseye right on its face. So we've been winning a lot of games. I haven't always put them in the video. I think I'm on my 4th or 5th game in a row winning. I did put the top 400 player in because, you know, that was a more fun, higher octane game. I think this one will be too. But a lot of the games that I've been playing with Elixir Golem have just been way too easy. I've been steamrolling everyone we've been matching into, no matter what we're facing. So the ferocity that this deck exudes is pretty remarkable. I'm going to try to do dual lane pressure so I can plop stuff on this Elixir Collector if he drops anything nearby. Like, this arrows is probably going to be worth it for me. And I would like the Musketeers to do nothing here, but likely going to do some value for our guy. I could just eat some damage and then go in for the Evolved Pekka off on the side and just see what we can accomplish after. Also, the Lumberjack was 100% supposed to not do that to me. But, hear me out. We have the Electro Dragon Evolution, and that is dead. Juice. See you later. All right, the Pekka's still alive. I wonder if we can just, like, go Elixir Golem and then use the Electro Dragon. If that dies to the Dark Goblin, it's just criminal. That's straight up criminal. That's robbery, my guy. That's actually robbery. I need to go for an Evolved Pekka here and I'd like heal everything out, but I don't have the Evo Pekka. Is there any shot that Pekka can just hold the door? There's no shot, right? There's no way. Pekka, you are thicker than a Snicker. Bro went for Elite Barbarians into that. We still won. What the heck? Mid-ladder decks are not safe. No matter how weird it might seem, Pekka is just like a one-stop shop to stop your opponent's bridge spam right into you. Like, the 7 Elixir is super healthy, and on top of that, the amount of damage will allow you to like basically one-shot Elite Barbarians if you have a tower focusing the E-Barbs as well. Beautiful stuff, and I didn't even do anything. The game practically played itself there. Just so you know that I wasn't joking, look at my battle log. It's full of wins. This deck is dominant. Another top player contending against us. Everyone that we've been matching into has been like top of the leaderboard. Last guy was top 2,000. I looked at his banner, and the first person was top 400. Now this guy is showing a couple ranks in his banner, flexing on us as well. Whenever you push up to League 8 or any type of league early season, all the tryhards are trying to reach Ultimate Champion as early as they possibly can. So it makes sense. I'm just going to go in for Elixir Golem here because I want to. There's really no good reason. That's just it. We're testing it for science. You should not do this, but I want damage now. Okay, if we got a Night Witch bat spawning, then his Princess Tower would have targeted on the Night Witch bat instead of the Night Witch, but unfortunately he popped the Night Witch. We're still going to take the tower in the face of an Executioner, so not bad. How can we do with a Pekachu? Can it like shut down the bridge spam aggression? Is he going to drop his entire bank account into this Pekka unsuspecting? We haven't showcased our strat yet. He doesn't really understand that it's a Pekka Elixir Golem deck. Damn! I hate that. I hate that. The fact that he still did split lane pressure, unaware of what he was playing into, made a lot more sense for him for sure. Here's the thing though. I could eat the entire Ram Rider. It's not going to take my tower. I should be able to plop down an Elixir Golem and then go in for a Night Witch and do our own dual lane pressure. This is infinitely more devious because we have a level 16 Skeleton King and about to get a level 16 Pekka in his face too. I want to plop the ability because now it's going to be like a built-in graveyard everywhere. He doesn't have arrows in cycles, so I think he just loses. I think the game's actually immediately over. Top 2,000 player, trampled on and had his ranks tarnished by a filthy Elixir Golem deck. And that's what happens when you match into this thing. It takes no prisoners, it just takes towers. Wait, you can't be serious right now. We're matching into another top player. This guy's got like 111 in the world. So I am a little bit spooked. If he's gonna have Tombstone, that's good for me though. That's gotta be good. It's definitely gonna be like some sort of Lava Hound deck if I had to guess. We could pop. Oh, no, it's not Lava Hound. It's not Lava Hound with that. Damn, I was going to say we could pop an arrows on top of this and then maybe just keep everything alive. Looking a little bit risky, but I'm about it. I'll go in for a Mega Knight counter with the Prince and counter as well with the Pekka and plop down our Elixir Golem. So yeah, it's nice. We countered the Prince and the Pekka, countered the Mega Knight at the same time. And I don't know if he's able to stop this, to be honest. Might just like full send in 3 crown. I think the game's actually over. 111 in the world, and he died that fast. I've just got my hands off the screen. I'm not even trying. He can try his hardest. He's not, maybe even not able to take a tower. I don't know. This is insane. Like, I'm looking at this right now, and this just doesn't feel real. I am not trying. I am beating someone 10 times better than me, literally. I finished top 1,000 in the world pretty consistently. This guy is top 100, so I guess Pekka with Elixir Golem is the way, and it is the way I should have been playing every time. Handing us a free 3 crown against someone that finished 111 in the world and a max top 10 ranked finishes badge. This guy is like 10 times better than me, and I probably should have won that. Nedler. So hopefully we can net a win against you, man. Just spam into me. I thought about this a bit, and the Pancake Tower actually puts pressure on the opponent to make the first play. They don't want you to level up your units, and each second that passes is a second that you get closer to a pancake. So they want to spam into you because obviously if they're able to deal more damage in single elixir, then you know, they won't have to worry about multiple layers of levels stacking up in the late stages of the game with Evolved Pekka or some problematic beatdown deck. Another thing is, if they're attacking you, it slows down the production of the pancakes, so you don't get as many levels as you typically would. When your towers are busy fighting, they're not going to be delighting in the pancakes. That's just something to consider. If you don't know, now you know. The pancakes are always better served when no one is making you struggle on offense or defense. You just really want your pancake towers to be only focusing on one thing, the production of pancakes. So I'm going to rage. I really don't want to drop the Skeleton King ability or anything like that. It seems really silly into a cannon, so play a little bit more defensive until we find a good opportunity. I'll cycle my evolutions a little bit faster, I guess. Maybe I can go Electro Dragon even though it's into an Archer Queen, even though it's likely going to just die here. I'm okay with it, making sure that our opponent goes invisible for a bit. I'm not going to support it either. I'm going to wait for the Archer Queen to be less likely to, you know, kill our Night Witch when it's not invisible, and then I'll plop my Night Witch down. I think the Ice Spirit might just kill the Night Witch too, so it's not that big of a deal for me. We can Soul Roll Pekka here. So good opportunity for a guy to go in for his Royal Hogs. He found an awesome spot, but we can still activate King Tower, pull the 2 little piggies that were the problem, and now we can commence our big push of doom. Strat here is try to use the evolutions in conjunction together. If you can't, then it's going to be a little bit worse, but see what we can do. Maybe I could use like the Skeleton King paired with the Electro Dragon. I'm an Electro Dragon instead. Yeah, we're going to give him a lot of extra elixir to work with his Elixir Golem blobs, but maybe we can rage this up and chain onto the Archer Queen. Yeah, the Archer Queen just died! And then it resets on the Elixir Golem blobs! No way! Raging was so clutch! Holy heck. We didn't win the game or anything like that, but now he's in a problematic spot because if I don't peck in the back, he can't find an opportunity to go through. So if I peck in the back, he would have run Royal Hogs and I would have probably lost the game. So that's why I cycled the Night Witch. Even though it seems a little bit silly, sacrificing the Night Witch into the Archer Queen, it was a necessary play. You don't want to, you know, give the opponent an opportunity to go Royal Hogs into you and just lose. Also, we're trying to cycle the evolutions. That's how we're going to be able to break through. Or we do dual lane pressure, which is also possibly going to be a good play here too. So I'm going to go in for an Elixir Golem, and then I'm going to go and plop down our Night Witch with the Electro Dragon. This might do something, might not. Maybe it does. I don't know. Mess around and find out. Plop the ability down here. The Night Witch is going to force a bunch of elixir. Did he just give up? Yeah, he knew. He's like, I don't really want to have to deal with the Skeleton King ability because I also want to drop the Royal Delivery on the Night Witch bats and the Electro Dragon. So if you have the Skeleton King wandering in the opposite lane by itself and it sucks up the opponent's spells, it's going to seriously suck for them because they definitely need Royal Delivery on both sides. Blue lane pressure delivered us a pretty easy win because dude's delivery couldn't connect. This guy's got every assortment of spells in his banner, but he is not cycling any spells on my tower. Ooh, really good. Skeleton King, swoop up those goblins. So I don't think he's very happy because his Skeleton King is not full. It is famished and it really wants to make sure that it's going to get fed later on today. I might be able to go for like an Elixir Golem other side. A little bit sketchy to see a Hunter and Skeleton King. I bet it's a Royal Giant Goblin Barrel deck. I don't think it's just like a standard Goblin Barrel deck. It really looks like an RG Goblin Barrel deck. Ooh, he's got the lightning sauce. Okay, all right. I see how it is. I'll plop down with the Pekka directly on top and then I'll rage. Hear me rage. Hear me roar, please, Pekka. Kill it. Yeah. All right, nice. Without the rage there, I'm pretty confident that the Hunter would have just done us dirty. I'm going to arrows. Kind of had to, right? Not a good spot to be in. Like, looking at this game holistically, we're currently down 1,200 damage. And I also think that this guy's going to have Evolved Hunter. So, kind of a little bit on a timer here. Our Evolved Pekka won't be able to heal up as much as we want if it's stuck by that stupid Hunter thing. All right, I'm going to go for Skeleton King. He's kind of like an S-rank Hunter. He's cleaning up those goblins. stopping the dungeon breaks here. No way that you're going to be able to break through with me with that, man. If I Skeleton King, it's not great. The ability's bad. The ability's definitely bad. It might hit the tower here. It could hit through if we like tornado everything back, but I'm not feeling that. I could Electro Dragon force the lightning if he decides to go for an RG. Oh, wait, what the? Huh. You know what? I think this is fine. We're going to force the lightning on the Electro Dragon, and we'll cycle back to another Electro Dragon. I don't think he wants the lightning too early. I don't think anyone wants the lightning too early on this thing. He's going to do it, though. Forced to make that play. I might just be able to go for a Pekka directly on top of the Sparky first. Make sure it targets the Sparky instead of the Skeleton King. And then we can Elixir Golem dual lane pressure potentially. Or just drop it with a Pekka, actually. Yeah, no, screw it. Just go with the Pekka. Stay behind, Pekka. Don't tread ahead. Oh, come on. That was not it. Anyway, we can Tornado. Are we good? Are we chilling? The Evo Hunter is a problem, but if it stays on the wrong thing and it just targets skeletons instead, the Pekka was still alive for whatever reason, somehow, some way. Oh my gosh. We're still in it. Still in it. It's not over yet. The Evolved Hunter is a potential problem, but I believe. I'm going to go for Night Witch, Elixir Golem other side. We can definitely swarm his Skeleton King with our own Skeleton King. And then if you drop any bait card, I got Rage, so might be good. Tornado the Hunter away, so then it doesn't hit our Elixir Golem blobs. It's the Night Witch instead. And then we might be able to just rage this up. Screw it. I'm going to full send. I'm going to full send. I'm going to arrows on a skeleton army. We're going to make a prediction. Yes, sir! Oh, I felt it. I felt it. I knew it was going to happen. And then we can plop down maybe a tornado on the Sparky so it doesn't hit the Elixir Golem. Or no, it's going to go towards it. No, it's going to the right side. What is it doing? What? How did it move sides? It should have stayed on the left. It was even like having the recoil to go there. I don't understand, but hear me out for a second. Tornado, arrows, Elixir Golem blobs, do enough. Yeah! Screw you, Sparky Lightning. Holy, that was so scary. I hate playing against Evolved Hunter more than anything in Clash Royale. It feels like it holds up my pushes for centuries, but if you have Elixir Golem Rage, even if you're playing it with half a brain cell, you're going to find your way through. You're going to stumble your way to success every time. Pekka / the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.